going on YouTube back here with another kind of assortment video. I'm going to start with this. Another shout out for Lamar. Your video last night with the Maisto design. So these new Maisto designs, you have, man, you have the exotics, you have authority, and you have muscle, and then you have the elite transport and the tow and go. So I don't know if I'm missing any or not, but I'm going to crack a couple Ferraris. I have both of these in my Ferrari collection, but I don't have them in my Maisto collection. So I had these for sale at a local show Saturday night for $4, and no one bid. So I figure for $4, I'll just keep them. I have a few others too of the All-Stars, like the Cadillac Eldorado, the Cutlass, the Mustang GT police car. I have those loose and on card. I'm trying to trade or sell the on card, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, these Maistos are nice. This is a flat white, or I guess it's probably a satin white color. I love the wheels on it. The nicest Ferrari, in my opinion, is the LaFerrari. But the wheels are sharp looking. It's a plastic base, rubber tires with tread. The tires feel almost plastic, like a soft plastic or a really hard rubber. But really good detail. Tampoed headlights, tampoed brake lights. So that's the Ferrari California. And as Lamar mentioned in his video, they do have really good interior detail, which is kind of being drowned out there by the light. But that's the California. And then the other one is the Enzo, which is my second favorite of the Ferraris. But I have four of these. I have the California, the Enzo, the 599, and the LaFerrari. But I do like the Enzo. The Enzo is pretty sick. Same wheels as the California. Actually, quite a few of these Ferraris have these wheels on them. I think the LaFerrari has them. The 599 might even have them. But tampoed headlights, lot of exotic curves on this casting. They say 1:64 scale, but to me they are a little bit bigger. I think they're closer to 1:55. They're about the size of the Jada Fast and Furious cars. And those are set at 1:55 scale. But they are sharp looking. So those are the Ferraris. Now, I'm going to crack open this the new Retro Entertainment set. I think they've dropped the Retro. And it's just called Entertainment. I'm kind of glad to see Hot Wheels mixing it up, because they were starting to retread all the Mystery Machine, the Time Machine, the Ecto. They were all being reproduced, and it was just starting to get watered down. I would have liked to have seen them go after some more licensing from studios rather than, you know, Gran Turismo and Forza. But with Gran Turismo and Forza, there's a lot of stuff you can do. So it makes sense why they did it that way. You can put out some awesome castings getting race car video game licensing. So this is the Ford Falcon XB, I think. And these cars are sweet. You gotta grab them if you see them. They're just awesome. This particular car has really like meaty tires. There's a lot of rubber on these Real Riders. Good tread. These are like the old school Hot Wheels Real Rider tires. I know that Race Grooves hates, or doesn't hate, but isn't a huge fan of the newer rubber tires, referencing them as little rubber bands. But yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. Painted headlights. They're all metal on metal with real riders. Got a little tampoed gas cap there, brake lights. So that's pretty sweet. I grabbed a couple of cases of these. The case that I opened had damage to it, so I figured the other case I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. But it was weird. 10 cars, you get 2 of each car in a case. 1 of each car was on a nice card, and 1 of each car was on a damaged card. So I guess that worked out okay. But here we have the Lamborghini Gallardo. So in the last set, you had the Lamborghini Veneno. So it's pretty awesome to get 2 metal-on-metal Lamborghinis with real rider tires. I'm sorry, but that to me is sweet. This is a sharp little casting. Got the Lamborghini there in the back. Tampoed brake lights, metal body, black painted metal base, real rider, rubber tires with tread. You got all the racing graphics. That Xbox One is sick looking. This little Lambo it's pretty filthy. That's a sick little car. Alright, next up. 2012 Camaro ZL1 Concept. So this car looks sick in the package because it's two-tone. Wow, that is a great looking color. I don't even know what I would call that. It's like, I guess it's red. Man, that is a rich color. Guys, I can't even on camera, like, it looks so much better in person. That's one of the nicest quality paints I've ever seen Hot Wheels put out. Wow, that's pretty stunning. And then they did the two-tone on the Zamac, which I like. It looks good, but after seeing this paint, man, they should have just gone all the way with that and left the two-tone for a different casting. But this is pretty sweet to see a detailed back end on a Hot Wheels Camaro. You don't see that too often. You see it a lot with the Mustangs, but you don't see it much with the Camaros. You have indicator tampos. You've got the 5-star Ferrari wheels in black. Man, this car just looks so good. Looks so good. That thing is sweet. I'm not even a huge Camaro person, but that thing is sweet. Oh. Alright, a couple more here. I was pretty stoked about this guy. After finding 2 of the super treasure hunts out in the wild, one of which one of my viewers won in my 100 subscriber giveaway. By the way, whoever won 3rd place, I emailed you, I need you to respond with your address. I still have that AutoZone lift to send to you. I'll have to watch the video to see who it was again. And I'll send him another email, but yeah, I got to get that sent out. Hopefully the other 2 of you, Dark Lord and 7NBA7, hopefully you guys got your cars. Thank you again for participating and supporting the channel. This thing is awesome too. I like the wheels on this better than the Super, but I think I like the Super better. I like it. This is a metal base. I just don't like the white graphics. To me, that's where I prefer the Super. But this does have brake light tampos, which you don't get with the Super. I don't know. That's tough. They're both very nice castings. This one's a whole heck of a lot heavier. And then the last of this set, which is my favorite of this set, I think this car is going to be a huge hit. The Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. I'm not sure if the G is silent, if it's Giulia or Julia. But this thing is sweet. I've really been wanting to get this thing out to take a close look. Such a good vintage racing look to it. I love the little graphics on this thing. Bell, Forza, Firestone, Alfa Romeo. Oh, that thing is so sick. It would have been cool to see a little Xbox One sponsor badge on it, but what an awesome job Hot Wheels did on this car. Lamley did a review. You guys can check it out. His camera is much higher quality. But this car is definitely the nicest car of this set, I think. But that Camaro, actually, all of these are awesome. This is a better set than the last one, the Gran Turismo, I think, by far. The GTR was nice, but I think the only one of these I don't care for is that Ford Falcon. The rest of them are just sick. I mean, look at this little thing. Such a good vintage racing look to it. I love the wheel choice too. It's got slicks on the bottom. So the only one that has the painted base is the Lambo. I take that back. The Lambo is a gloss black and the Camaro is a flat black. And then the rest of them are not painted, although the GT looks more like a titanium. That's weird because it's not painted. I don't think it's painted. Maybe it is painted. I don't know. Anyway, so that's those. I did get some mail today. I talked about how I wanted to get one of these and crack it. I'm just opening it now, so I'll have to take a look at it to see if I want to crack it open and keep it on card. I don't think it's in good shape. They shipped it to me in a freaking bubble mailer. eBay. Gotta love eBay. If you guys sell die-cast on eBay, don't mail it in an envelope. God, I don't even mail my loose cars in an envelope. Much less a carded card. Yeah, the card is not great, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought. It has a nice, God, it smells like a 1970s polyester suit. I mean, when you smell this card, it smells just like it does when you walk into an antique store. Anyways, I picked one of these up on eBay. This was by far the cheapest one I could find. It was like $14.99, and I think shipping was $3 or $4. So under $20, I think that's a good price compared to what some of the other ones sell for. Right now I'm undecided as to whether or not I'm going to crack it open. So I'm going to set it aside. I did get another package today from a trade that I made. I found the Carbonic Super, which I'm not a fan of. I'm very disappointed in that. Probably, arguably, the worst Super ever. If it's not, it's definitely on the short list, in my opinion. I wish Hot Wheels would leave the Fantasy Car Supers alone. Unless it's an Ecto one or a Batmobile or a Mystery Machine. So anyways, I found it and I traded it. I also traded away the Porsche Super and I got both of these. And I'm stoked. Stoked to get these. Wow, they're in pretty good shape too. I did not think they would be that nice. Almost makes me not want to open them. So I got the kit. And I got the A-Team van. What do I do? We have to open these, don't we? I think we do. Man, this thing is nice. So the value of these is going to start going down here because there's a kit coming out in the A case. That's what dropped the value of all the Ectos as they started bringing out all the Ecto retros. You got the Knight license plate. That thing is so sick. Real Rider tires, metal on metal. I love the kit retro. I had the Super Pursuit mode, but I never had this one. So I am super happy to have that in the collection. And this thing, I mean, this thing is so bad. Love it. They did a great job with the main line, I thought. This one is even better. BF Goodrich radial TA tires. You have the actual two-tone paint, unlike the main line. GMC, you got brake lights. Brake lights are always good. Black metal base. Well done. Well done, Hot Wheels. Not a very good roller. The back wheels. I think the tires are too big for the... That's okay though, because it's going to sit on display. The kit is a great roller. Rolls great. So, cool. That was another good cracking session. I think my metal on metal with Real Rider Hot Wheel collection is expanding. I'm not sure about the General Lee yet. If I do crack it, I will crack it on camera. So, there you go. Thank you for checking out the video. If you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them right below the video. And I'm sure I'll be back soon with something else. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I will holler at the next video.